Would you say that the bar is higher today to make a girl happy financially than it was in the past? Like 30, 40 years ago, do you think it was easier for like your dad or grandfather to like make a woman happy compared to like a guy trying to make a girl happy today?
Yes.
It was way easier back then. Yeah, you
Yeah.
only need flowers. It's fucking easy.
Yeah, because now we have social
There's
media
so
and
much
stuff
cool
like
shit.
that. Yeah.
Way too much cool shit.
And I think back then, guys actually had to like be creative to like be different from other people. Cause like with the flowers, like I think that's kind of where the whole like rose petals on the bed type thing
Like, I don't think
came
nobody
from.
writes poetry anymore, but I can understand why they did back then because there wasn't much other shit to do other than like
Yeah.
the poetry and like flowers and shit. Um, I think I already know what you're gonna answer this one. Would you rather have a shooter or a fighter? You want a guy who's a shooter or a guy who's a fighter?
I want both because I'm a shooter and I can fight. So I think he should be
He
both.
needs to be both. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think a guy should be able to
I
do both.
don't want him to just be a person that's like immediately gonna like shoot, but I also don't want him to be just like a super fighter all the time
Mm-hmm.
because you can get hurt like that.
Yeah. KBB, you mad, bro? To think all women have high value men. Hey, bro, I just out of curiosity, do you have a high value woman? I'm just curious. Um, uh,
He's not a high value man,
yeah.
so
Well,
there's
I was just
that.
that's why I was asking if he has high value women. Can you overlook creepy vibes if the guy is hot? Like if he's super
Yeah,
attractive, like you could
yeah,
overlook the creepy bullshit.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Because it depends on what people think is creepy. Like
and
sometimes I,
everybody's different.
yeah.
Uh, mm, mm, what do you think? What do you think makes you respect a man the most?
Mm, the way he holds himself and how other people show him respect.
Ooh, you see other guys around him, like he's high up in the social hierarchy, kind of, or
Yeah, I'm
something.
really attracted to like power. Like,
So the social hierarchy would be a huge deal then, if
yeah.
he's like the top dog or something of his friend group or something.
hmm
Um, what traits do you think are feminine that you see a lot of guys have today?
What traits are feminine?
That you see a lot of guys have today.
Oh my, arguing with a woman.
You think that's the
You're
biggest one?
literally never like
Yeah,
even
you're just stooping down to her level. Yeah,
you're sleeping down below her level because when a woman is one to argue with you or like
it's all manipulative. Yeah,
it is,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It's all a tactic for her to gain control over you. Yeah, yeah. Guys, you're fucking stupid if you do this. Thank you so
That's
much for
very
bringing that one up.
feminine.
What's something that what's a masculine trait that you're always looking for in a guy?
Um, like I said, like to have like ambition, like goals, like
Yeah,
they have something
the
that they want.
purpose thing,
Yeah,
like
like
always
a
going for their
purpose.
purpose.
Yeah.
Do you think people are healthier in or out of relationships? We're gonna say mentally healthier, physically healthier, like just all overall healthier. Do you think they're healthier in or out of relationships?
Men or women?
Both.
Um,
If you think one's different for the other, you could say specifically.
I think so I had this conversation the other day about what things people carry and juggle in relationships as far as like emotionally, and I feel like women carry a lot, but I feel like men should be able I feel like this is my personal opinion. I feel like men should be able to handle a little bit of our emotions more than what we can. But I do think in relationships that I think you should be happier in a relationship than out of it. As far as like mentally, like
Yeah, and
financially, like two heads is better than one.
yeah.
So it should be a better situation than to be single. Because when you're single, I think a lot of men, especially when they're like trying to build themselves in their careers, like once I get to this peak, like then I want to start building my legacy. So when they're single, it's kind of like I don't have
a,
anything to do.
a big thing that bothers me a lot about single versus relationships is accountability. When you're single, there's unless you have an accountability partner, unless you have a best friend that really looks out for you, unless you have a mentor, unless you have a strong father figure, there's not a lot of people to keep you in line and keep you a good person
hmm
or making you better. But if you're in a relationship, you constantly have to answer to a spouse. Like if
hmm
you say I'm going to do this or I'm going to make this goal, that spouse is going to constantly be like, didn't you say 2 weeks ago that you're going to do this?
hmm
You're held accountable constantly.
hmm
And so, like, I don't like it when people are stuck single because where are you gaining anything? Where are you being held accountable? There's nothing stopping you from being a fucking bum sometimes. Yeah, that's why I hate being single.
That's why two heads is better than one. Like
Yeah.
even with decision making, like I said, everything.
How do men catfish?
So many ways. Oh my god, crazy. Um, Wearing hats when they know they bald.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Like honestly, the thing is, like sometimes it's sexy to be bald. So like it's honestly annoying that you always wearing a hat. Like, bro, just take the hat off. Like, unless you got a weird shaped head. Some of you do be having some weird shaped heads, but
Otherwise,
show
just
it.
just to
Yeah,
just to
just
show it
show
off.
it. Like it's weird. Like
Yeah.
you do you sleep in a hat? And I think some of them do, literally. But that and
I think the Gucci something like wearing like the Louis V and shit like that. Like it's a catfish because they could be broke even though they're wearing
yeah,
expensive shit.
yeah, and it's a lot of like scammers and people who doing like weird stuff. So like yeah, them
Especially the
posting all
Instagram
this.
stuff, making themselves look like they're billionaires and
Yeah, posting Lambos and they out of the country and stuff like that, and it's like you aren't that you don't even own a house, but
now that I think about with the new AI stuff, it's gonna be really easy soon to be able to just like upload a picture and say, "Put me in Taiwan," and like it'll put like a whole background of you in Taiwan. And you didn't even go. Damn, that's actually a really good idea. I need to come up with that AI. But yeah, thank you. I think we're gonna go ahead and close it up. Thank you all so much for coming, guys. Please like the video, like Michael Mitro said. Thank you so much. Anybody that liked her, y'all can go to our Instagram right now and you can go ahead and add her. If you just check out our story, she's tagged in it right now, so y'all can go show some love. I really appreciate you for coming on again.
thank
Thank
you.
you so much for doing the speed dating. I'll have to have you back for another panel show, soon. Hopefully you can bring your girlfriend or something. Purple pill you get in your bag. I ain't mad. LOL. Thank you, bro. I wish I was getting a bag. Actually, we don't even really make a lot, bro. This is a very small channel still. But I appreciate your support to help us get to where we're getting the bag, man. I appreciate you. Keep lying to these 304s. Man, I don't lie to them. I'm telling the truth, bro. I'm gonna always tell the truth. I appreciate you for coming. I appreciate everybody else coming. Michael, thank you, Donnie, for helping out with producing tonight. Thank you. Shout out to my girl for helping out in the background also. Shout out to everybody else that came in. That was a small Friday night. I really appreciate, or a small Wednesday night. I really appreciate y'all. On Friday, we should have a good big panel. I should have a special guest too as well. We will see if our special guest is able to make it, but hopefully. But yeah, thank y'all all so much. Once again, like the video. Please subscribe. Please become a membership to the YouTube channel. Please check out my free ebook guide on getting some girls. And please sign up for the membership, mentorship if you need help with getting some ladies, guys. But yeah, we will see y'all later on Friday. Peace the fuck out. Good night. What? Toodaloo, motherfucker. Hey.